till that guy snipes me. Bonus haiku. The host with the most. His jacket shines in moonlight. Who? An enigma. Oh, Bonnie, the double haiku. Thank you for the $30. Appreciate it. Thank you. We have a $60 donation from Diamond Ace, who says, not really familiar with Dead Space, but have wanted to catch a GDQ event live for a few years now. Have some money, friends. Doctors Without Borders is a great cause. And we have a $250 donation from Bard Zaku, who says, Dullahan Super Boss fight, please. Thank you for the $250. Thank you all very much for the donations. So now, as I mentioned before, Dead Space was a debut on GDQ. This horror block has another game that is debuting on GDQ. Coming up next, we are ready for Little Nightmares 2 by Kenhie.
Awesome. Oh, right. Hello. Hi, everybody. Hello, GDQ. My name is Kenny. I will be running Little Nightmares 2 tonight. Super excited to showcase this game. Like Enigma said, this is the debut for this game. There is a first one, but we are running the second one because it just came out this year, right? I think. Yeah, early this year. And I'm super excited. I am joined by two lovely runners of this game and some of my good friends. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Hello, everybody. My name is Distortion2. I used to speedrun this game a lot when it first came out. I'm also joined with...
Yeah, hey guys, I'm larxa, and I also used to speedrun Little Nightmares 2. And I actually did a run for it during GDQ Hotfix.
Yeah. So I believe I am pretty much ready. Let me just double check something real quick. Okay, I am ready, yeah. So let's do this. All right, on the count of 3. Oh, actually the time will start once I get into the game. So once I get control of my character. So there's a little intro with a little doorway leading to some sort of ominous door, and we're not sure what's behind it, but I hope you guys will see what it is behind it very soon. So this game is pretty straightforward, I would say. It's a very platformy game. There are quite a bit of tricks that you will see soon. Not technically out of bounds per se, but there is a time. Start the timer now. Start the timer. I apologize. Yeah. So there will be kind of like an out of bounds, but not really. It's just a giant like no clipping. We fly in the air, and it saves us a ton of time, and you'll see it very soon.
Yeah, it's pretty much the biggest skip in the run, I would say.
So the biggest movement that we have in this game is going to be double jumping. If you're familiar with the Little Nightmares 1 series, we play a character called Six, and she has like a stamina gauge. But Mono here, who is bigger and tougher and a lot stronger, actually doesn't have a stamina gauge. So he doesn't get tired as quickly, but he does trip over himself after 2 jumps. So we're trying to jump twice, give him a little bit of a moving space, and then double jump again. And that is by far the fastest type of movement in this game. So you'll be seeing that quite a bit. So here's one skip here, if I can do it. Come on.
Yeah, this one's a little tricky. You gotta jump right from the background. There you go. Nice.
Yeah. So, very cool. Normally the strat is you have to like bring down the box and push it over and step on the box and then jump onto the ledge. But with precise moving, you can kind of bypass all of that and just go straight to the ledge.
Yeah, and that's what most of the Little Nightmares 2 kind of revolves around, is a lot of these super precise jumps, which can, you know, just let you get a ledge by skipping something. There's tons of minor skips. There's a few major skips as well in this run, but it's mainly just a ton of little minor stuff.
Right. Yeah, this game revolves a lot about movement, so it's not like a typical, like, you know, you do a lot of crazy tricks. It's just precise moving, precise movement, making sure your jumping is correct and not, you know, tripping yourself. I can demonstrate a trip. It's pretty slow. Here, let me do it right here. Like, he'll just stumble himself like that, and it eats up a lot of time if you do it quite often.
So yeah, another skip coming up right here, being done right
come
now.
on.
By jumping off this
There
rock,
you
you
go.
can actually skip, throwing a shoe into that trap, which lowers the log, and that saves probably like 5 to 10 seconds. Pretty nice little skip.
Yeah, that one is slightly easier than the first one we saw.
Easier, but I still failed.
I think I reset the most to that rock jump.
You can even do the rock jump while just walking instead of running.
So this is pretty interesting. Normally, you're supposed to like use a stick and then the pine cones to kind of like bait out some traps here. But with precise moving and kind of knowing where the traps are, you can actually just run right through them or like right past them and just not have to worry about using the actual objects needed.
Yeah, they always spawn in the same spot, so if you know where you're going, you can pretty much avoid all of them.
Right. All right, we're finally in the house.
Man, this skip coming up here is still so cool. I really need to run this game again with this skip, because man, it is so freaking cool. I mean, it's still like a minute or two away, but
Yeah,
I'm sure you know which one I'm talking about, Kenny.
Yeah, it's honestly like, it's so interesting. Like, there's so many. You'll see. There's a lot of really cool. It's just, oh, I missed this completely. Oh
It's
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
it's RNG manipulation.
Yeah, that's just one frame tricks. I just failed it. That's just part of the. All right, so we are meeting our good friend. If you played the first one, you might know who this person is. She is currently not wearing the full attire that she normally does in the first one, but it is the same person. And she hates us already. Ah,
Oh, there she goes.
I gotta go chase her down. Gotta tell her that we're friendly. We're not here
Yeah,
to bite.
grab the axe.
Yeah. You could probably do a donation or two right now. It's a little bit of a kind of an auto scroller here.
Okay. We have a $25 donation from Dino Baymax, who says, "Go, Kenny, go, Kenny, go. Don't let those school kids get ya."
Ah, yes. Thank you.
We have another $25 donation from Filaments, who said, "Was going to go to bed at a reasonable time tonight, but then I saw Little Nightmares 2 in the queue. Bring it on, consequences to my actions." Thank you. Thank you both.
So here I'm actually going to be switching to the keyboard and mouse because this trick is technically easier with the keyboard and mouse. I'll be doing that quite often in this run, where I switch from controller to keyboard. I'm gonna try to focus here because I have been kind of messing it up.
Yeah, so if he does this right, he's gonna get a very big jump.
I failed. It's okay. We can come back and try it again.
This skip saves so much time that you can try it quite a bit.
Please, 6. Get off of me. Get away.
Push her off.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, the one thing that's terrible about having an AI partner is that she can easily just block your movement and everything. It's just... There we go.
Oh,
Oh,
There
shit.
we go.
beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah, so we call it the BK, BK launch apparently. It is recently found, where in this game, Mono has some sort of like gravitational pull towards objects that are important. And if you jump late enough on the cabinet and towards the key, you can actually get a super launch, which allows you to just skip, I don't know, like 30 seconds maybe, 45 seconds of that section.
Yeah, it's a
Pretty
really
good.
big skip. Normally you have to get this crank from this like like corpse that's sitting there, or doll. I don't know what it is. And then you got to crank this this body bag down and then jump off of it. So yeah, it's a massive time save.
All right.
Yeah.
This you can explain it while I try to focus this.
Yeah, so this skip is crazy. I still don't really fully understand why it works, but basically he's going to be restarting the checkpoint here, also exiting to main menu because that's relevant for setting this up. For some reason, when you load back in here, the geometry gets messed up, and that will allow you to do some crazy stuff. I'll just let it show for itself.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I messed up. Yeah, I messed up. Let me try again.
That was pretty close.
Yeah, very close.
So he's hitting the roof of this building to launch himself all the way to the end of the level, and it's very precise. He needs to land in a specific spot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, he's also counting down because like the timing is incredibly important to nail the skip.
Yeah, he needs to slow himself down at a very specific spot in the air, so he hits that very specific point.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's it.
That looked good.
Yeah.
I think you got it.
Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah, that trick is... I normally get it first try in practice. I promise.
That was still third try. That's pretty dang good.
Yeah, it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. Yeah, that is a huge skip. That basically bypasses the entire end part of Chapter 1, which is about 4 minutes, and a very, very long cutscene of Mono and Six just riding a boat towards the city. Yeah, it's a huge skip, and just perfect. It's just a good skip. Like, it's great.
Yeah, it skips a lot of auto scroller as well, like mainly just running away from the hunter, which isn't very exciting for the speed run. So
Yeah, skip like 10 minutes almost, I think.
yeah, it's huge. However much it is. It's another little skip there. You can jump off the rubble and just skip using 6, and another tiny skip here. Okay, nice, you got it. So if he jumps from a specific spot there, he can push the TV with his feet on the first swing, which normally you have to swing back and forth once. And it's all these little minor things. And another skip coming up here. This is just non-stop skips.
Yeah, it doesn't stop.
It's a lot of skips back to back. This is called TV skip, where normally you have to pull 6 and push her all the way up here, and then we were supposed to jump that gap in the background there. And then she'll catch us as we fly across. But we can actually ride the TV with her and literally just get on top with her and just not have to worry about waiting for her.
Yeah, it's so amazing that the devs allowed for you to actually stand on the TV.
Yeah. So this is the only, I would say this is like the only RNG part of the game. You have to push in any of the 4 directions and hope that you have this weird interaction where you get closer and closer to the TV until the point where you actually go into the TV. This is kind of like lore. You realize that Mono has some sort of power, and he's able to kind of travel through TVs. And this is kind of like a glimpse of that happening. But 6 actually pulled us out and saved us. So yay, 6.
Kenhie will also be restarting checkpoints every now and then to skip certain animations. Like there's an animation there for standing up from the TV, and he can skip that by restarting checkpoints.
Yeah, that'll happen quite often, actually.
Yeah.
There's an actual funny thing about this area. So if you're idle in this area, 6 actually tends to go around this playground and play with objects in this room. And if she somehow gets on top of the soccer field or soccer goal, she actually gets stuck. And the devs actually patched it out and taught Six how to fall down, like basically come down from the goalpost. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Also, I should mention that we are playing on a down patch version because the devs actually patched out some skips that we do in the run. So we are doing a down patch version, but there are runners that are doing the most current patch. And I think a lot of the console players are doing it mostly on patch version, so.
I think quite a few of the skips still work on current patch. And I think alternative setups for some of them have also been found. So that's pretty cool.
So here's a really tiny optimization. If you pull on the right side of the vent and as she's walking towards the left, you pull on the left side, she actually tends to run close, like run faster to the vent rather than just like walk.
Oh, nice.
It's very minor, but
Yeah, I did.
nice.
I did that strat back in the day. I remember figuring that out.
Yeah,
I'm glad
I
you're
think
doing
you were the
it.
one that showed me first. I was like, this is sick. So I think chapter 2 is everyone's worst nightmare. Mine
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
For sure.
There's
Yeah,
just
this is-
so many. Yeah.
This is by
ahead.
far the hardest part to get through in the speed run, just like consistently. Normally there's always one thing that goes wrong in this area. So
And
hopefully we'll have a clean run.
And what's the worst thing is chapter 2 introduces what I think is the scariest monster in the entire game, which some people might argue differently. They think chapter 3's monster is scarier, but I think this one is much scarier. So here there were these clay children who actually kidnapped 6 away from us, sadly. Very, very sad. So we have to go rescue her now. Just unfortunate. But at least we don't have to worry about manipulating her AI and such for a while.
Oh, that was close though.
Yeah, nice
There's
try.
so many strats in this area. I'm just playing safe here and I still failed. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, I feel like every runner here has like a different setup for this.
Yeah, I've seen like 15 different strats for this room at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also do it differently.
I tend to, when I'm doing actual runs, I tend to do a YOLO strat, but I wanted to be a little bit more safe here. All right, so we are gonna be checking out the teacher. Nice. Nice, good. So, if you notice, this teacher doesn't really care about us here. And that's because the devs never intended us to be able to survive that encounter. Normally, if the children start chasing you, it's pretty much a guaranteed game over. It's nearly impossible to run away from the children because they do tend to run faster than you. But we can actually drop the bookshelf and kill 3 of the children that has the AI to kill us and actually trap the last one behind the bookshelf. And then since we were able to survive that area, the teacher is not programmed to do anything, so she just sits there.
Yeah,
Just
the
doing
devs
nothing.
assumed that you would just die to the children, so they didn't even bother giving any AI to the teacher. Funny enough, they
great.
actually patched this by making the one that gets stuck, like they made it really hard to get him stuck. But even on current patch, you can still do it. It's just way more precise. Another little tiny skip here. If he gets a perfect jump, oh.
It is actually pretty hard.
It's a hard
Yeah.
jump. I've lost a lot of runs here.
Yeah, normally you need to go like all the way around and like hide from the teacher, but you can actually just skip it by jumping across. But you have to like, their jump needs to be angled like so perfectly.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even jump.
It also has to be like a delayed jump.
Yeah, you gotta jump right off that tiny little piece of wood sticking out. And if you do it right, you need to like just land straight on the other edge without any climb animation. And then you can just climb straight up the rope. Oh, that looks
There you
good.
go.
Nice. Yeah, that's
Nice.
definitely good.
Yeah. Teacher is creepy. Okay, nice.
All right, another skip coming up. Just the
Yeah.
back-to-back skips. This one's actually really cool. Maybe he can get this perfect
Oh,
setup.
I didn't get that one.
Almost.
It's okay. All right, we got that
That
one.
was clean.
Get up top here. Nice. So this is not intended. You're normally not supposed to be able to. I like to do the spin on him. I don't know why.
I haven't seen that. That's nice.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad.
Oh my gosh, I thought you were actually dead there.
Oh, okay, we're good.
Goodness.
So yeah,
Yeah, if
normally
you
you
get a
have to move this ladder. You gotta like push it across the ground, but yeah, you can just climb the background, which is really cool.
Yeah, that if you get a slow climb animation there is a very good chance that she'll catch you. But we were able to salvage it, so. All right, this is a pretty interesting skip. Not a skip, but like a little bit of a time save. It's very optimization here. It's just tiny optimization. Didn't work. She caught
A
on.
bit too fast.
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
At least the checkpoint's close by.
Yeah. Come on, why is she activating so late? I think I'm just gonna wait. I think I don't wanna.
Yeah.
Normally-
just give it a sec.
Yeah.
This
just gonna wait.
actually
I'm just gonna
saves
wait.
like I think 1 or 2 seconds only. So.
Yeah. That's okay. We will do it normally. Okay, we're good. Yeah, normally, or at least the way I usually do it, is that you can actually jump behind her, and she has this weird animation where she hears something, but she doesn't actually aggro on us. And we can actually start pulling the book, this little box here, while she's walking towards the door. Even though the book makes a ton of noise, we can still kind of like just bypass it. So yeah, that was a little bit unfortunate, but that's all right. We can keep going. This is the hardest puzzle in the entire game. We have to play chess.
Oh my god, I was gonna mention this. This freaking thing.
God.
Sometimes you pick it up and you try to put it on and it just doesn't work.
Yeah, I learned that it's because you're picking it up at a higher level, which is why it
really?
happens. Yeah, which is why I tend to like stand a little bit like lower, but it still happens. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's just lovely, 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 lovely.
Oh man, I never thought about dropping on that and then just placing it. That's so much better.
Have you seen this new skip? Have you seen this one?
I'm not sure.
So normally we actually remove the rook and put it on this right side here, or the knight. I mean, or what is it? Yeah, the rook. But we can actually just hop onto this, and I missed it.
Oh wow.
I
Okay.
haven't seen that yet.
Yeah.
Oh come on.
That's pretty dang cool.
There we go.
Oh, that's really cool.
How
Yeah.
much time
So
does
we
that
can.
save?
I don't test these
be-
things. I have no idea.
Yeah, must be at least like 5 seconds. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, so there is two intended like there's two ways to do a check. Like if you do a checkmate on the kid that has the crown, then yeah, you get to be able to push the light lever and then open the door. But normally we were supposed to put the rook, I think it's called the rook, yeah, onto the right side so we can stand on it and then jump over. But with the new pawn strat, we can actually not have to do that and just do. Okay, this is the hardest skip. I will shut up and focus so hard because, yeah, this you can take it away. Or larxa.
Alright. Your music's.
Come on.
Oh, nice try. So yeah, this is a this is a really tough skip. Basically, what you normally have to do is you grab that spoon on the ground and you kill these 3 enemies in the room, and then you can pick up one of their helmets. Oh, nice try. and then you slowly walk through the cafeteria. But he's just not even going to bother killing any of these guys. And by doing this specific launch off this bully's head, and then he can get into the cafeteria area, which you're not supposed to be into.
Okay.
Nice, he's there. So this
only
is
part
the
one.
scariest part, though. He needs to run away from these crazy guys that are all running after him, and they have really, really scary grab animations. Yeah, if he does it right, he'll be able to run through this whole cafeteria without doing that, and this saves about 40 seconds.
Oh, come on.
Oh, nice try.
Like, I'm gonna give this
he
one more
needs to
try.
jump at a very specific moment here. This is like really precise. And if he does it right, the bully will send him flying across the room. Sorry for the spoilers, but hopefully he'll be able to get it here soon.
Okay, one more.
Yeah, it's like
I can't.
super specific jumps. It's really hard to do.
Yeah.
This is the most inconsistent strat for me. Like, I practiced so much before this event, and I was probably able to do it like, I don't know, 40% of the time. I didn't even jump. Okay, I'm gonna just restart. I'm just gonna do the normal strat.
And this is also like
Yeah.
the new strat for cafeteria skip. There used to be another one where you like juke them in the hallway, but now it's like you catapult off of their heads.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate because it does save a ton of time, and it's really cool to do actually, like to perform and actually showcase it. I really wish I could, but it's a really tough one, and I can spend like almost 20 or 30 minutes trying it. It's not worth it.
When I used to speedrun this game, my heart would be like racing on this part because it is so scary.
Thanks, kid. Yeah, you can tell like how slow this intended strat is. Like you have to just casually, like slowly walk across here and potentially get pushed by these kids, which is evil, evil children. And they are so aggro. Like they are so aggressive. It's really, really unfortunate.
You gave it a good shot.
Yeah. It was good. It was a good try. At least I got the first part down. I was hoping that I'd be able to show you the second part. But the second part basically launches me all the way to this doorway here. And then I just easily just walk through and it'd been fine.
Yeah. And you also skip this animation of the head breaking and like the character standing up,
putting back the
so
hat.
another skip coming up here.
Yeah.
So if he throws this jar at the wall at a specific angle, he can pick up an invisible jar. And so the original jar isn't able to push the button, but the invisible one is. So I don't even know what the heck's going on there, but
yeah, it's the
amazing.
weirdest thing. I don't even know how people figure that out. Like that. Oh, I thought
Somebody
she was
just
gonna get
figured
me.
it out by accident, or like grabbed the invisible jar by accident.
Oh, no.
And then
Okay, we're good.
yeah, nice. So another little minor thing there, he's basically interrupting the teacher's animations here, so she goes through the door. Until she goes through the door, we can't progress. So that actually saves like 15 or 20 seconds there. This run is just like non-stop stuff, so it's hard to keep up.
Why is she coming? Yeah, there's like it's so ridiculous how many skips there are back to back. Like it's such a different type of game compared to the first one, because the first one is pretty. Why is she coming? Okay, I'm just gonna do normal strat. I don't know why she's coming at me. I swear, guys, like this is usually free for me in practice. I don't know what is going on.
Yeah,
You know,
this
it's
has
a
never
GDQ.
happened before.
Yeah, it's just you know, never happened before kind of situation. It's just GDQ things. I swear, if she comes through the door and gets me, I'm just gonna Okay, we're good. We're good.
Funny enough, if she does like try to grab you there, you can jump to avoid it. I'm not sure if you knew that, but
Oh, I did not know that actually. I usually reset before she even started launching her neck because I'm scared of her neck.
yeah. Most of the time, the timing doesn't work out well enough to do it anyways. So yeah, he's just running through here, smashing these dudes with the hammer. if you're wondering if we can skip the hammer, it's not possible because we need it for the final room coming up here. And we're just destroying
Nice.
destroying the schoolyard.
Yeah, these kids are evil. This is a good way to relieve our stress here.
Yeah, it is some nice stress relief, honestly, especially after the cafeteria skip.
And look how mean they are. Look at what they did to 6. Like,
Yeah,
so
true.
messed up.
Maybe she deserved it.
How
Whoa
dare you,
there.
Larxa? 6 is the best. How dare you?
Oh yeah.
Nah, a lot of people don't like 6 and they like mono. I love 6 and I hate mono.
What?
Dude, mono has like the worst AI sometimes. Like,
Yeah, look at his cool hats. I mean,
okay, I have to admit, his bear hat is by far the best thing.
yeah.
Yeah, bear hat, best hat.
Yeah, in this
Yeah,
game
it
you have
really
like
is.
several hats actually. Pretty cool. You can like change whatever hat you want.
Yeah, they're collectibles that are just found throughout the world. So that's a cool little addition for replayability.
Yeah, the reason why I like wearing the bear hat is because of a specific sequence later, which I don't want to spoil it right now. You will see. It is great to see the expression as it's happening. Okay, I was about to say, why isn't this piano falling yet? It's so slow.
Yeah, this one just takes forever. Finding a way to get like through the floor here would be amazing.
You know, it would actually be a good time for donations, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, do we have some? How about this? Heir apparent with $1,500. Yes.
Dang.
Heir apparent says,
Thank you.
loving the runs tonight. Metal Gear, Resident Evil, Dead Space. These are some great games, some great runners, and some great couch supporters. Here's to a great GDQ. Heir apparent, thank you for the $1,500. Unbelievable. Thank you. Do we have time for another one?
Yeah.
How about this one? How about Saturn? I hope I'm saying this right. Saturn Nuaki with $1,000, who says can't stay to watch but had to donate during one of my favorite games. Donation goes to Feeding 6, aka Runner's Choice. Unbelievable. Thank you both. Those are some big time donations. We're almost about 10K away from $500,000, by the way. So thank you all very, very much.
Awesome, we got it. So that's a pretty cool trick there. Normally, we have to kill that bully and have 6 boost us over that little cabinet, but we can actually just use the bully to kind of push us over, which is very nice.
Oh,
Nice,
is this
we
a
got it.
part where you like the bear hats?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Please. Like, this is another reason why I don't like Mono. His AI is...
Yeah, so that was also a little skip there. Basically, you avoid waiting for 6. 6 normally has to boost you up here, but if you do like a specific jump, you can just do that. Have you ever had push the cabinet onto her and
Yeah.
got her stuck? Yeah.
Yeah, I have. It's really mean. I cry every time. Lovely tunes by the teacher.
Another cool skip coming up.
Yes. Oh, come on. Nice. There we go.
Yeah, you're all right. Luckily, you have enough time to do like 2 or 3 tries, I think.
Yeah, I think that's about right. So normally you're supposed to push that like stool, I guess, towards the other side and then use the stool to... Oh, this is my favorite part, everybody. This is why I wear the bear hat. Yes. Oh, it's great.
Man, I love this part so much. It's so good.
That's some quality nightmare fuel right there for everybody. Yeah, that was this is why she's like the scariest. Like she just scares me. Awesome. So now we are basically out of, I want to say, the hardest chapter in the entire game. Chapter 2 is a nightmare, pun intended. Like it's
just non-stop skips, like we've been saying. Now the pace of the run slows down a little bit. You know, there's still loads of skips left, but you know they're going to be a little bit further between.
Yeah, and they're also not as like punishable as the skips in the school, like cafeteria skip.
Yeah. Oh my god, my movement is so bad. I keep triple jumping on accident.
Oh, you got the fast 6 at least.
Yeah. Yeah, there is actually a way to make her run through that bridge area. If you stall long enough and you kind of get her really close before you start getting onto the bridge, her AI tends to like try to catch up as fast as possible, so she runs. If you get onto the bridge a bit too early, then she slows down a lot, and you have to kind of do a reload checkpoint here. So she spawns faster, like spawns closer to us faster.
Yeah, it saves about like 5 seconds, I think, if you get the fast 6. So another pretty cool skip here. So I guess we'd call these like super jumps. Basically, you know, you're just gravitating towards these objects that you're not supposed to. Like a normal jump won't give you enough height to reach these objects, but for some reason the game just gives you assistance and will just make your character fly towards it. So yeah, right there he was just able to open the handle. Normally you have to wait for 6 to like inspect the raincoat and put it on, and then she'll help boost you up to the handle. But yeah, you can just do that jump. A really nice skip.
Yeah, that one saves quite a bit of time actually, because the animation of her grabbing the raincoat and then putting it on is quite long. And now everyone knows who she is, because now she's wearing the infamous raincoat.
Oh yeah, plot twist.
Plot twist. She is actually the real 6. Maybe. Maybe? Is it? Ooh. All right, chapter 3.
Yeah, so now we're entering the hospital. This is actually a pretty cool part of the run. A huge skip was found pretty early on in the game's release, which cuts out like a pretty huge chunk of the hospital. So that's coming up. It's still a little while away. I'm point it out when we get a bit closer, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually really interesting how early we were able to discover it and try to like adapt it into the speedrun. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, this it was actually happening. It was like a glitch that was happening to a bunch of random people casually, and you know, it took us a while, but you know, after a week or two, we figured out how to replicate it consistently.
Yeah, on these beds are also like few super jumps, so Kenhie is like jumping from specific spots on the hospital beds to get like a larger jump than usual. So he's gonna be like slightly out of 6 at the end of this.
There we go. Yeah.
There you go.
If you
The
beat 6,
speedrunner.
then you did. Yeah. If you beat her, then you know you're doing it right.
Yeah.
Here's a little bit of a pretty nice optimization. If we hug the wall here, we didn't even get it. If you hug the wall long enough, 6 actually runs towards the vent way faster than she just did right now. So that was kind of unfortunate. It's like barely a second or 2 maybe. It's not a big time save.
All right, we could probably get a donation here, I would say, maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've got plenty. We have a $50 donation from Mimetic, who says, excited to watch Kenhie breeze through the wholesome adventures of Mono and 6, 2 adorable children to whom nothing bad ever happens.
Thank you.
Thank you for the 50. Thank you.
You can do a couple more, I think.
Sure. Oh, we also have a follow-up from our Resident Evil 7 race. You know, we had a donation from Catlink during Dead Space. Well, now we have a $130 donation from Captain Ezekiel, the other participant in the race. And the winner says, for my 13 deaths during the RE7 race, good luck, Kenny. Happy you get to show this game off, brother. You're gonna kill it, and your commentator choices are mint. Also, happy late birthday, Dist. Less than 3.
Oh, thanks.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Ezekiel. You can probably do one more, I think.
Sure. We have $5 from, I hope I'm saying this right, Guayo, who says, go, Kenny. The Betty crew believes in you, our little tomato.
Thank you, Guaho. Appreciate that. All right. So, again, we're in this TV room, gravitating towards a door, which we still don't know what's behind it. But yeah, I mean, 6 again pulls us out. Very nice of her. She's very, very nice. Pulls us out. It's cool. Thank you, 6. Uh-oh. I think my game just crashed. Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
Oh, rip Ron.
Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's okay. It's okay.
It's fine, guys.
It's okay.
This is all
It's okay.
according to plan.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, all right. Now that was a debate. I'm sorry.
That was close.
It was worth it, I think. Yeah, so that is necessary for a skip that we're about to perform. For some reason, the skip only works if you reload the game entirely. Also, what's really fun here is 6 has 3 options she can grab. I like it when she grabs the monkey. So I always root for her to grab the monkey, but yeah. But yeah, that skip, that reload is very much necessary. We need to do that for a certain setup that we're about to perform here. So yeah. I hope everybody enjoyed that.
I like it when she grabs the donkey.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like the donkey just like squealing as you're going up the elevator.
Yeah, it's true, actually.
I
All
think it's
according
funny
to
when
plan.
she like tries to throw it in the fire, but she like hits your face instead.
And she just throws it at the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in that teddy bear, there was a key. You can tell by the X-ray room. If you activated the X-ray and then put the teddy bear behind it, you'll notice that there was a key inside the teddy bear. So you have to burn the teddy bear to be able to get the key. So this is a pretty big skip. Like this was mentioning earlier, it was founded quite early by accident by a lot of new players. You can explain it while I perform this.
Yeah, so basically he's gonna run over past that little column there on the left, which is gonna spawn in this room which has a fuse. And for some reason, if you go over there to the left just a little bit, spawn that room, and then come back to this checkpoint, the fuse from all the way to the left section of the hospital will just spawn here. And it's here forever now. And so there's 2 fuses that are required to get through this section, and we already have one of them. And, you know, this would just be great on its own, but it's even better because this fuse can be used. There's a window up here, and there's no objects that you can normally use to break this. Normally you have to use the fuse that's inside this room to break the window, but since we already have one, we can just use it to break the window from the other side, get the second fuse, and this section is done. And like this section normally takes like 8 to 10 minutes. It's super, super long. So this is like a huge, huge skip.
Yeah, like it literally skips the entire, what I believe is technically a pretty difficult section, because things can go wrong very, very, very fast. And it's, I would say, probably one of the more scarier parts as well, because in that part of the hospital, there's a lot of mannequins that kind of follow you, and you have to flash your flashlight to prevent them from chasing you and grabbing you. So literally being able to just skip that entire section is just amazing. And it's just another bonus that we can skip the second half as well by just breaking the window with the first fuse. It's such a nice skip. Like everything
it
just
really
went
is.
perfect.
And
with
it pretty much nullifies the flashlight completely.
Yeah.
Thankfully, the flashlight is actually really good for the speed run. There's like one skip that can be used exclusively because of the flashlight. But funny enough, we don't use it for like the intended purpose at all, which is to stun the enemies in the hospital. Like if you shine your light on them, they stop moving. But yeah, we don't even need to do that.
Yeah. There is a lot of things that could potentially go wrong in that room, actually. If you accidentally grab the wrong fuse coming back into the main room, then potentially both fuses can disappear, or you would have to redo the entire the entire section again. So you really got to make sure you bring the right fuse when you go back to the main room in order for both of them to spawn.
Yeah, it's really easy to mix those fuses up if you're not careful.
All right, so if I'm a good gamer here, I should be able to hit this hand twice.
Yeah, pretty cool strat here. If you position yourself really well, you can basically hit the hand a second. Oh, nice.
Got it.
Yeah, you can do
And then-
2 hits on the hand. Normally it's like, it runs away. You're not really meant to be able to hit it twice, but...
Yeah, there's like a pretty specific setup on how to do the fight the most optimal way, which is pretty nice.
Oh
I
boy.
hate these hands.
This is a little spooky.
Scary.
Oh no!
Oh, you hit the background.
Yeah, I
of the
did,
foreground.
dude. How unlucky.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, these hands. Get away. Like, oh no. Okay, these hands
if
are
the hand
actually
hits
trolling
Kenny
me.
Once he's like,
Yeah, it's instant.
it's over.
Oh, I think I'm gonna get grabbed. Yeah, I got grabbed.
No.
That's alright.
Okay,
Show him
that
a
was
clean
very
attempt.
unfortunate. Yeah. That was intended because I didn't get it clean. Yeah. Those hands are very jittery. They can like just grab you on all of a sudden.
Yeah,
And
it
if
can
you
go really south really quick because like when both of them are up, it's so dangerous to attack. Like right there, the pipe takes so long to swing that he
he
committed
so
to an
fast.
attack and he was just dead there. There's nothing he can do. Can't like cancel an attack or anything.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's honestly not a bad section, but it can go wrong so fast. Like, okay, I don't like this at all. Okay, kill that hand. Okay, this hand's completely dead now.
There you
yes. Okay, I gotta hit one more time. Okay. Yeah, another thing that could go horribly wrong is if the hand is literally like on me, on my feet, there's no way out. Like it's an instant grab. Like you can't get away from it.
Yeah.
So I was trying really hard not to get too close. And here's a great doctor. Oh, I think I'm gonna get grabbed. Oh no, I'm good.
Ooh, that was lucky.
Nice.
Yeah, I missed it. I did a mistake, but it's okay.
Yeah, this strat was found by the legendary Larxa herself here.
Thank you, Larxa. You made the section so much easier.
So if he jumps at a specific spot here, it's going to... You know how we were talking about how the teacher can hear a sound but not actually aggro? So that's basically what we're doing here. The doctor hears us jump, but he doesn't see us. So he searches around that room back there for about 25 to 30 seconds, and that buys us just enough time to run over here and throw this cube and then just dip out of here before he even shows up.
I think he might hit.
Yeah,
I
it's
think he
a
might grab
super
me here.
nice strat. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he grabbed me. Yeah,
Oof,
you have to be
that's
pretty
okay.
fast for that, but it's okay. I mean, as long as we get the box, this cube here, we can technically do a backup strat here, where we grab the box, put it back onto the thing, and it should give us enough time to get past him.
Yeah,
So yeah, we're good.
Yeah, normally when Kenny climbs up the lockers here, the doctor won't even like see you for some reason.
Yeah, it's because the
hello?
block, everything in this game makes a sound like throwing an item, dropping an item. So by placing the block on the ground, it confuses him and he goes towards the block. Another tiny skip here. Okay, nice. You got a first try. So if you grab onto that ledge, you can fall and avoid dying. Normally, you just instantly die when you hit the ground. You just splat. But a nice one, Kenny.
Yeah, that was good. Here, we're gonna go ahead and get into this coffin to basically trigger 6 to go ahead and get started on pulling this. I don't know what they're called, like hospital beds, crematory beds. I don't know. Oh my god, please. Oh, this is another reason why I hate mono. Oh, please get up.
Yeah, this jump is like unintended. Normally you have to go all the way around, but you can stand on like a really specific spot there to like jump up onto the table, but it's, yeah, tedious.
Okay, she's already pulling it. Okay, so we're gonna miss a cycle here, which is fine. She'll realize that we're not in it, so she'll push it back in.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, imagine she just left without us. Like, nah, I'm good. All right, pull us to victory, please. All right, thank you.
Yeah, if you don't call for her earlier there, she just never shows up.
Yeah, she gets stuck in the other room, and then you're just trapped forever.
All right.
So
we're
one donation here, maybe.
Yeah, you can do one donation.
Okay. We have a $25 donation from Kaito who says, "Go, go, go, All Father LN2."
Thank you, Kato.
All right, so I don't know. Do you want me to explain this one, Kenny?
Yeah, because you're the one that founded it.
Okay, so this is called the butt skip. I don't actually know if that's still the strat anymore. But basically, he's going to bait out this doctor in a specific way, which is going to make him inspect that table there. And normally this part is pretty complicated. You got to like go into this room on the left and turn off the life support for this guy in a chair, and then the doctor freaks out, which buys you enough time to get the fuse. But he's gonna come over here and wait for the butt to go down into a specific position. Just pay attention to the butt. Right when the butt goes down, he'll go. There you go. See, the butt went down, and then you go, and that's the strat. Easy every time.
Yep.
Beautiful.
This used to be one of the hardest like strat until we found like a pretty safe way to do it. I thought cafeteria was hard. I thought this was the hardest one at the time. But ever since we found the safer strat to do this, yeah, this is basically like a free skip now, free strat.
Yeah, and it saves a huge amount of time too. Like must be 30 seconds to a minute.
Yeah, it's a pretty big one. So this is a pretty janky chase scene. There are so many things that can technically go wrong here. The doctor can literally grab me from a far distance. Okay.
That was really lucky.
Yeah, you can
Like,
see
he
he teleports all over the place because he's trying to catch up to you because you're just going so fast. So
yeah,
it can be a bit janky.
He is a that's a very sketchy chase scenes. But yeah, we got it. It's good. And you might think this is mean, but honestly, the amount of stuff that he's done to us, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Just mute the stream for a little bit.
He's
mute the
alright.
stream. He's just chilling. He's making marshmallows. Some s'mores.
He's just having a sauna.
Yeah, he's just having a sauna. Don't worry, Chad. He's chilling. Nothing is going on in there. Oh.
Make sure to grab Six's hand here. After.
Yeah, actually. I personally think it's faster to grab her at the door, but for some reason, whenever I do that, I don't actually grab her.
Yeah,
So
grabbing her
I
can
just-
be a little finicky. But yeah, by grabbing her hand here, it's funny because like they added the hand holding as a mechanic, kind of just for fun, but it does actually save time here because she gets stuck on that door for some reason. Just saved like 2 or 3 seconds here.
Yeah.
And you get to hold her hand. How nice.
Yeah, it's really cute actually to be able to hold her hand and like I remember when I played this for the first time and the tutorial was to like grab her hand and like bring her to an area. I was like, man, this is the cutest thing in the world.
Yeah, it's cool that it's actually useful in the speedrun.
Yeah, one of the achievements is also like holding her hand for, what is it, like 5 minutes straight or something?
It's like 5 minutes throughout the game, I think. I don't know if it's quite straight, but...
So earlier we were mentioning that the flashlight is pretty useless since we don't actually use it for the mannequins, but we found out that the flashlight is actually quite useful because it can actually skip some animations here. If we turn it on, it literally just skips any animation.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that, actually.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
devs
that's
added a bunch
relatively
of these
newer.
animations where, that just stop the player from moving. But yeah, you just take out the flashlight and you can just start moving again right away. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's a section later where the flashlight is really, really important. We call it the elevator skip. And I remember we had so many theories on how to do it.
Yeah, I mean, we had a kind of crappy method. And I remember I spent like 10 hours testing it. It involved making 6 fall off the elevator.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
remember
it's
like spending
so much
a lot
better
of
now.
time too. And this new strat that we found is definitely, I don't think intended by the strat. I mean, it was very, like, it literally requires a flashlight. So you'll see right here. Hopefully I can do it right. So this is the elevator skip.
Yeah, I never did this skip before. This was found after my prime.
Oh, I jumped way too high. Okay, that's fine. That was not
What a
intended.
jump.
Oh, I might die. Yeah, I died.
Oh, that's okay.
no.
Now you can show
Yeah.
off the skip.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, the problem with the elevator is since it's going on a downward momentum, if you don't jump at the last second of the elevator, you will just carry the momentum of the elevator in your jump, and you will literally just fall really, really fast, and you will just die.
Yeah, the elevator physics are a bit finicky. You gotta jump at like the right time, otherwise the physics are just super weird.
There we go.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay, I need to hear. Oh, I didn't get it. Shoot. Come on. Nice, we got it.
Nice. So yeah, the devs added a trigger there. So it's really weird. At a certain point climbing up there, the elevator starts coming up on its own. And if you fall off, your character normally gets stuck, which the devs added as a failsafe so the player doesn't skip that entire section. But if you pull out the light, then you can just start moving right away, and you can actually barely make it onto the elevator.
Yeah,
And then you
it's
could just
a
ride it all the
very,
way up.
very cool. It's a very cool strat.
Is that barely a bear pun because of the bear hat?
Mmm.
Nice.
I love it.
Here's another skip, the hanger skip. So Kenny needs to jump onto the hanger and then bonk the ledge there to get like a checkpoint, which will get him to the other side.
And you got a first try. Nice.
Yeah. So there is something that I wanted originally to showcase today, but I am really behind on time because I failed so many tricks. So I think I'm gonna skip on showcasing this thing. I'll probably explain what happens later. It's a kind of a shame that I can't show it, but yeah, I'm really behind on time, so I don't wanna. It is a marathon setting, so I don't want to be too slow for everybody else.
What kind of pace do you think you're on? I feel like it's been pretty good so far still.
I think I'm on like a 122, which is a little bad.
Just to jump in, since that's being discussed, there is another channel points prediction on whether or not the run will finish in less than 1 hour, 21 minutes, and 30 seconds. So that is
Okay.
that is the prediction.
I am go ahead and probably say sorry to the people who voted
Sorry,
that it will end.
believers.
I'm just calling it out here, right here. I'm just gonna, unless a miracle happens and somehow I save like a bunch of time, which actually could happen. There is a chance that I could still save a lot of time. So, don't get me
You
wrong.
could probably still show this off. How much slower you think it is? Like a minute?
Well, I would have to finish the entire TV scene. I can't skip that cutscene.
Yeah, that's true.
unfortunately.
I don't think
But
it's too long,
Not
but
that
yeah,
long.
I mean, it's
I
up
don't
to
think
you.
it's that long. Okay, I'm gonna show it because I think it's cool. So you saw 6 there, right? And we just did the same thing that we did previously, where we kind of like gravitate towards the doors. So we actually just say goodbye to 6 at the moment. We're like, you know what, 6, you can just lay there and chill out. Don't worry about anything else in the world. Funny enough, when I first played this game, I thought she died, and I was so sad. And then she started wiggling, and I was relieved. I was like, yes, we're fine now. So we will show it off. It shouldn't be too long. Plus, it's a really cool thing to see, and I think it'll be fun to showcase.
Yeah, it's definitely worth showcasing, especially because, you know, this is the first time Little Nightmares 2 has been at the event, so.
So we're finally actually getting straight to the door because we left 6 earlier.
Yeah, so normally you gotta like save 6 from the rubble so she can boost you up there onto the door handle. So yeah, normally she's not supposed to be in the rubble at all right now. Normally we reload checkpoint here on the door to skip this cutscene, but if we don't do that, some funky things will happen because we left 6 in the rubble. So I won't spoil it, but it's pretty nice.
Uh-oh.
Wait, where is she?
I thought she was supposed to pull us over, pull us out. What's going on? Man, I've never realized how long this cutscene is.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Uh-oh. Who is this tall and lanky gentleman here in a fancy suit? Oh, I'm stuck.
Oh no.
That doesn't...
So yeah, for those who haven't seen this game before, normally 6 pulls you out of the TV here, and then you're running away with 6, and she hides under the table there. But well, she's not under the table.
And yet she's still, some object is getting pulled, and you can actually see a shadow of her, which is really, really sad to see, actually. But yeah, that's where 6 was.
And she's actually still in the rubble. We can go save her now.
Yeah. Oh, come.
So we're just gonna keep 6 alive.
Yeah. So actually,
breaking the cycle.
he never stole 6. We actually kept her, and look, she's with us now.
Yeah, this is for the true ending.
The true ending. Keep her alive
Yeah.
is the true ending. Come on, 6. There you go. There she is. She's coming along. Nice and easy. But, sadly, she's gonna be gone. So.
Yeah, so normally she's not, like, she gets taken by the Thin Man is his name, and you know, she's just gone at this point. You know, with that glitch, you can save her for a little bit longer, but unfortunately, once you go into this world, she's just not going to be with you anymore.
Yeah, but it is really cool to be like I believe that is the true ending, because if you know anything about this lore, spoiler alert, it's kind of like a loop style type story, and that thing that we just did technically ends the loop, but it's not canon, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it's cool for us, because I mean, I like this ending much more than the real ending, which you'll see. I won't say much more than that. Okay. So now that we don't have 6, we're basically solo again for a while, which is pretty nice. So we don't have to worry about manipulating her AI or, you know, having to worry about her like getting in our way. So this part is a lot of platform, a lot of like just minor optimization and just trying to like get to places quickly. But this also introduces a new mechanic, which is going to be the remote control, which you will see very shortly. And the remote control will be very, very useful because we will use, as you saw it earlier, we were kind of like sneak peeking it. You're able to kind of like travel through TVs. So this becomes like a puzzle game now where you have to like traverse through TVs now.
Yeah, I think this is like my favorite chapter of the entire run. It like reminds me a lot of Little Nightmares 1. I feel like it's more on pace with like Little Nightmares 1.
Oh, definitely,
With the
yeah.
skips and stuff.
Yeah, we're just doing a little puzzle here, basically just using the TVs so we can get across this gap. Can maybe get like one donation here, I'd say.
Yeah, we can. Larxa made that pun a few moments ago, and it seems to have triggered an awakening because we just got an anonymous $2,000 donation. That's right, $2,000. And they say, "Are we making puns? I can barely stand it."
Oh, good one. Nice.
Unbelievable. Whoever you are out there, thank you for the $2,000. Larxa, that's all on you. You started it. But thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so this is a balcony skip, and we got it first try. Let's go.
Boom, first try.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
normally
just-
we would have
just some
to turn
precise
on the
platforming.
TV. Yeah, just very, very precise. Normally we would have to turn on the TV and then move the woman that's staring at the original TV away. But with really precise really precise movement, we can actually just get onto the balcony really, really quickly. So,
Yeah, that was nice. Great job, man.
okay, we're gonna turn off the TV, and he's gonna say hello to the ground. Oop.
Are we
So
doing the second TV skip?
I kind of want to try it, but I'm so behind that I don't want to.
I mean, it's, what is it, like 15 seconds if you mess it up? I'd say you can give it one
Yeah.
shot.
Alright,
Yeah,
we'll
you can
give
try
it
it
one
like
try.
once.
Okay, we'll try it once. Yeah, this is a pretty interesting skip. I think Dis is the one that found it, right?
No, I'm not actually sure who it was that found it. I did a bunch of testing for it, but yeah, so normally you got to use these 2 TVs here, but if he does this right, he can just skip the TVs altogether.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you can skip
Yeah,
like
that
straight
was-
into the window, but it's so precise. It's actually insane.
Yeah, the window has this tiny little,
Like a panel, kind of.
yeah, panel that's sticking out, whatever, that you can land on. And if you jump from that panel, right, like they added this tiny little slope above it, which kind of makes it hard to get through, but with some precise platforming, like everything else in this game,
Yeah.
you know, you could do the skip.
But yeah, that saves like 10 seconds if you do it really quickly, I would say. Because pushing the TV, going back out, and then going through the TV with that cutscene, the little animation where Mono kind of struggles to get into the window, it adds up, so.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that was a little scary, but we good. All right. So this, I think, is the coolest and I think interesting skip because I remember myself and I'm pretty sure Dist and a lot of other runners were really testing out on how to bypass this. entire
we
elevator.
had so many theories. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
People are trying to drop like oranges into the elevator and like land on the orange midair.
Yeah.
There's some crazy stuff. But it turns out it was like way
It was
easier
the
than we
easiest
thought.
thing, yeah. So the devs actually placed an invisible wall to prevent speedrunners by from skipping them. But for some reason, they completely forgot to do this. Yeah, we're just able to clip through the elevator and get straight onto the second floor.
Yeah, so the
It's
second floor
interesting.
has like a grabbable ledge, and if you jump at a specific time, I think, and like hold grab, your character will just grab the ledge through the gate, and you just clip through, skip the whole part.
Yeah,
Yeah, the skip here is also really cool. You like crouch against the door and you get like a super jump straight onto the door handle here.
Hello?
It's very...
Yeah,
There we go.
so we used to jump off that chair, and this was the hardest skip in the freaking game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then we
it was a
figured out you could just
nightmare.
crouch.
It was a nightmare because this is literally like the second from last chapter. So if you had a really good run and you had to do chair skip, oh my god, it's just a GG.
Yeah.
Dude, this year is also
Oh,
one of
come
my
on.
favorite skips. Like you run
please?
off the shopping cart straight onto the balcony and then onto the,
Oh, come on.
the
I'm
TV
struggling
stand.
here. Oh my goodness, come on.
Right into the shelf.
Yeah. I actually normally use a controller for this, but I know it's easy. Okay, I'm gonna use a controller. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure it's
do it.
easier with a controller.
I mean, it's whatever you're most comfortable with in these kind of games, really.
There you go.
Yeah, it was good. Nice
Yeah,
one.
that was a little rough, but yeah, so normally you're supposed to, it's a very long puzzle here. You're supposed to use the cart to act as a platform so you don't get electrocuted by the floor, and then turn off the electricity so you can actually go through it and go to the TV. But with really precise movement, you can actually just jump onto the little balcony thing, and then just jump straight to the TV platform, which is really, really nice. It honestly saves like, I don't know, like 4 minutes, 3 minutes maybe. It's actually
Yeah,
pretty good.
it's actually
Pretty nice.
it's a ton. And that's one of the great things about so many of the skips in this game. Like, so many of the skips just cut out monotonous parts and just make it, you know, just fast paced. It's just great. Like, this run really gives you barely any time to breathe. It's an exhausting run.
Okay. So pretty much all the intense part is, well, there's actually just one more intense part, like an intense chase scene, but it slows down a little bit more now, and it's just you'll see, it's pretty fun.
Are you gonna go for train skip, by the way?
I'm gonna try. It'll save a lot
Saves
on RTA.
RTA, so.
Yeah, it saves RTA, so I'm gonna try my butt off for that.
Can probably get like one donation here, I'd say.
Yeah.
All right, we have a $10 donation from Arrow, who says, "Hey Kenny, I hope you have a great run. I'm watching your run with a bowl of cherry tomatoes. I mail the leftovers, don't worry."
I don't know if I'm pretty sure most people don't know, but I really hate cherry tomatoes. Like, just tomatoes in general. Like, I hate ketchup, I hate
same.
tomatoes, I hate, yeah. And so I have this running gag in chat where, like, if I mess up or if they have 100,000 channel points, I'll be forced to eat a cherry tomato, and yeah, it's
Oh,
not
boy.
fun. It's not
Oh
fun.
no.
You could probably do one more? Yeah, probably one more.
Sure. Here, I guess earlier there was a point where there was a mask involved in going off of larxa's pun thing that she started. We have a $250 donation from Toad Voice, who says, "I'm not sure I can bear to see that mask. It really gives me pause."
Proud
Thank
of you
you.
guys.
Thank you for the
Yeah,
250.
keep it coming. Keep the puns coming. Let's do it. Let's hit that 500K mark.
Yes, now that you mention it, we are less than $7,000 away from $500,000 already. Thank you all very much.
That's
Unbelievable.
So that is a very interesting skip. Normally, I don't think visually you're supposed to be able to jump that high and grab the ledge, but for
Yeah,
some odd reason,
Not
that
really sure
area,
what
yeah.
happens there. I think the background is slightly like elevated.
Yeah,
like you're
I
kind
think
of
that's
on
why.
a slope. So by being far enough back, you can actually just jump straight up there. Normally you're supposed to use the chair. Also, okay, so there's a skip coming up here, and if he does it right,
Oh! Let's go! Oh, did I get it? No, I didn't get it.
no.
I was so close. That was really close. I thought I got it.
Yeah, that was really close. Sometimes it debates you because it's like it looks like it works, and then it just pans the camera down. So yeah, there's this. It's called train skip here. I don't know what it's called, but it skips the slowdown effect on your character. So you can see he's just not really running full speed, and that's because the game is slowing him down. This doesn't actually save any time for the speed run, just because we use game time, and this slowdown effect actually slows down the game time, but it does save time in a marathon setting. It saves RTA.
Yeah, it's really nice of them, I guess, to slow down the time when you get this animation. But yeah, I mean, we used to run this game, I want to say, with RTA, if I remember correctly, like way in the past, and I think having that cutscene, like that animation skip, was really, really useful. But now, since we're doing our ITT, it's not as important. But yeah. Oh, so there's a really interesting movement here. So you'll notice that like Mono is moving really slow, but if you crouch ever so slightly, he actually walks way faster. And
I didn't even know that, honestly.
yeah, I've found out like very recently, and you have to
Sai
press
tell
the
you about
crouch.
that?
Yeah, Sai is the one that told me about it. Like you have to crouch really softly. You don't want to crouch too hard. You want to crouch just barely, where he's like crouching a little bit, but not too much. Like you can totally see the difference. Like it's pretty cool. It's pretty good.
Also, I guess we should give a shout out to Sai Moen. He's a
Yeah.
dude who's pretty much like broken Little Nightmares 2 and Little Nightmares 1 to its core. This dude
Yeah.
got into speedrunning with Little Nightmares 2. He's the record holder for 2 and 1 right now. And yeah, he's found a ton of really cool stuff for the game. So big shout outs to him.
Yeah, he's absolutely insane. It's pretty impressive how many skips and tricks and just mini time saves he's found throughout the entire thing. Pretty absurd. All right, so I want everyone. I think this is a pretty epic soundtrack. So everybody should bump up the volume here, and just watch this amazing Matrix battle that's about to happen right now.
Yeah, I love this part casually. During the speedrun, it's a little
Yeah, it's a little
it's a bit
boring.
repetitive, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's an epic part. There goes the Thin Man.
Goodbye, Thin Man. There can only be one. Oh, spoiler alert.
Oh, foreshadowing, huh?
Foreshadowing. Ooh. So yeah, Mono is starting to believe. He has some crazy powers that I don't think he knew until now. And it is very, very cool. I think it was this part, casually, like Dis was saying, is one of the cooler sections, because like you have this epic battle against him. Even though it's pretty straightforward, it's not like an intense battle, but it is with the music and like the surrounding, it's really, really cool. So
Yeah, and so that's the end of World 4. Now we're moved on to the final one. What is this called? Pale City, I think, now?
the first one, I think the
Or no.
chapter 4 is Pale City. I think
Yeah.
I don't remember what this one is called actually.
Yeah, me neither,
I-
apparently.
The staircase world.
The dream world. Let's just say
Yeah.
that.
I actually think it's called intermission, by the way.
Oh, I think you're right actually. I think you're right. Yeah, so this area is a bunch of puzzles. You are basically given a bunch of doors and staircases, and you have to go to the correct one. If not, you basically have to start over. And the only cue of knowing if you're going the right way is if you bump up the audio. As you get closer to the door, you'll hear music, more specifically a sound box, like the thing that 6 was playing in the beginning of the game. Getting louder and louder. So that's the only cue you have to know that you're going the right direction. And luckily, this is not RNG, so this is pure, like, this is all the same pattern. Thank goodness, because it would be such a nightmare if this was RNG.
Yeah, it's all just memorization, and thankfully, it's not just trial and error. You do have the sound cues, so it's nice.
Also, those stairs have killed way more runs than you'd think.
Yeah, you would think that there's some sort of barrier to prevent you from falling off the stairs. Yeah, it's not. Like, if you don't hold your controller right or left straight, you can easily just fall off. It is just not fun.
I thought there was a barrier there until I saw some runners just jump through the door and go flying off the ledge.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah,
So
we'll skip
normally
there.
we have
Normally
to
you
push.
gotta push down
yeah.
that plank in the foreground, but yeah, you can just jump across the gap.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah, chapter 5 is, I would say, like, probably a really fast chapter. So we're nearing the end, actually. And we are seeing a familiar face, maybe? Oh no, what happened?
Man, that arm still just like disturbs me.
Yeah, it's a little crooked.
Yeah, no kidding. Also, in this part, her feet are extremely dangerous. If you touch her foot at all, you just instantly die. It's just like the foot of death.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really funny. I've died so many times by just literally my pinky touches her toe and I just
Yeah.
get destroyed. It's the funniest thing. Yeah, she's not angry. We're basically breaking her favorite toy, and I mean, if you're a kid and your toy is getting destroyed, oh, I like this strat. This is the save the bowl strat.
Oh, I never. Oh, that was beautiful, Kenny.
If you save the bowl, you're a good speedrunner. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't even know you could save the bull.
It doesn't really do anything. It's just fun to do. But yeah, if you're a child and you saw your favorite toy being broken, I'm pretty sure you'll get really angry. So she's very angry at us right now.
So yeah, now we're starting the 6 fight, and so in this game you can actually yell out for 6, and he's going to be using that to bait her out in specific ways here. So she can't see, I believe, but she can hear. So when you yell, she goes to the source of the sound. Yeah, you can bait her out specific ways like that.
Yeah, and that's how you can make the fight really optimized. Normally if you like bait her out through like a few of the doorways, but we just like go straight for destroying her, like her toy there. So.
Yeah, it's actually, this is like a prime example of the speedrunning strat makes this part so easy. I forgot to reload checkpoint. That's fine. I was talking. It doesn't really save all that much time.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a prime example of like the speedrun strat just working so good, because Normally, you have to like debate her through doors, like Larxa was saying, and it's just super slow. But it's also really difficult.
Yeah,
Because you
I
can
died
easily
so
die.
many times.
Yeah, like if she touches you once, you're basically dead. So this speedrun strat is really useful. Oh, I think I might have been late. Yeah, I was
it's like
late.
the hardest one there.
Yeah, you have to bait her before she even starts moving, so you have to do it relatively early. But if you do
Yeah,
it,
you can't do it too early or too late, otherwise she
did I
just
get
gets
it?
you.
Nope,
That
I didn't get it.
Oh, almost.
I thought that was
Yeah,
it.
If she touches you at all, you just go flying and you're just dead. So
I'm gonna do it a little bit
hopefully we get
earlier.
here.
I think that's good. No, it was not. Okay, I'm not gonna jump
Might
this
just
time.
need to be a little earlier.
Yeah. There you
That
go.
should be fine.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, I apologize to people who voted on the prediction. I do apologize for all your rip points. But, I mean, it's all fun, right? It's all for fun. You know,
Yeah, it's all in good fun.
Yeah, so don't hurt me, please. So yeah, this is a pretty sad scene, to be honest. Like, she is getting weaker and weaker, and we're just destroying her toy. Like, we absolutely destroyed it. Like, there's nothing left. And so and you can tell, like, she is angry. You can tell by her reaction, like.
And so you can actually get pretty
yeah.
far ahead of 6 here. If you do it right, some funny stuff will actually happen here. Oh, it's looking
Yeah.
pretty good. You're on pretty good pace here. Oh
Yeah,
no, 6.
she is.
Oh, what is
Please
she doing?
stop cheating. 6.
You
I
gotta move.
didn't. I don't like this. Oh, 6, please.
Down she goes.
Yeah, goodbye, 6. I mean, stop. Yeah, if you go oh my god, stop getting in my way. Okay, thank you. Yeah, if you go
She
too
heard
fast,
that.
she just teleports. It's not great. Okay, I have fallen here, so I'm gonna focus really hard on not doing that.
Oh, didn't even know you could fall there, actually.
I
You
fell
jumped
at
too
the
early?
end. Yeah, I jumped way too early. There you go.
I see.
Oh, we're saved, thank God.
Yeah, 6, just pull us up. Come on, we're good. Please.
We're about to escape.
Oh no.
Betrayal. This
That is horrible.
This child, after all we've been through.
Yeah, you did destroy her music box.
Yeah, I kind of deserved it. Yeah,
Well,
so
the last
you kind
skip
of
is coming up.
yeah, the last skip. You kind of missed it during the speedrun, but there were a lot of moments where we do that type of jump that you just saw, and she grabs our hand and she pulls us up. I think it happens 2 or 3 times, but at the final part right here, she lets go, and you know, we expected her to pull us up, and it just hurts that she decided to let us go. So
Yeah, I never realized how the speedrun kind of like. Do you even get pulled up by her a single time in the speedrun?
No,
Yeah, so you don't even.
not a
really-
single time.
You don't
Yeah.
see that.
So here's a really interesting skip. If you run left and jump twice, if you run back, oh, time's gonna be ending soon. Time. Yeah. So yeah, it's a skip where if you go left and you go right, this chair spawns faster, and then yeah, you're able to end the game a little bit quicker. But yeah, that's Little Nightmares 2. I was unfortunately
nice run,
overestimated. I apologize. What is the actual time? I am curious.
The final time, you were only 18 seconds overestimated. It was an hour 25:18.
That's
That's
unfortunate.
not bad.
It's not bad. I did give myself a larger estimate because I knew that there's a lot of things that could very much go wrong in this game, as in like cafeteria skip and everything. So that was really unfortunate. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed it. It's a really fun game. It has a really interesting story. As you notice, this game literally has no dialogue, so everything is up to your interpretation. There's a lot of lore videos on YouTube and a lot of theory crafting on like Reddit and stuff for this game, because the devs really don't give you anything. So it's really cool. And in this cutscene here, you notice that Mono is becoming somebody familiar. And this is what I mentioned about the loop just continuously going over and over and over. So yeah, thank you, everybody. I do apologize that I'm overestimate, which is unfortunate, but overall, I'm happy that it finished at least.
And also, I just want to jump in. We're kind of new on the channel points thing, so I just wanted to say to you that I apologize if I put any pressure on you when I mentioned it, because I didn't think about that. I just think about height, but I was like, oh no, I hope I didn't put any pressure on it. So I formally apologize if I did that.
No, you're totally fine. Okay. I knew when you told me, I knew it was gonna happen, so I was like, I give up. GG
the
for
reason
everybody.
I thought about it because you mentioned like how you thought it was going to be a 122. So I was like, oh, by the way, this was, but I didn't really think about that. So I just wanted to clear the air there.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, cool,
yeah.
Cool.
But
wait, this game has like a secret ending.
Oh, there is a secret ending, yeah. So it is really good. If you guys play Little Nightmares 1, you'll know what happens with this ending credit here that's gonna happen. So let's take a small moment to go ahead and take a look at this.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you notice, this is the door that we've been so attracted to, and yeah, it's the origin of Mono, technically. But yeah, before the cutscene even starts, I want to say a huge shout outs to Distortion and Larxa for joining me on commentary. If people don't know, it is Distortion's birthday today still, so happy birthday, Distortion.
Oh, thank you, Kenny. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, and huge shout outs to the speedrunning community for Little Nightmares. The community is great. There is a giant Discord for both Little Nightmares 1 and Little Nightmares 2, all in the same Discord. If you guys ever want to learn either games, you can just join that Discord, and everyone is super friendly, and they're always open to helping out. Like, everyone's super open to helping out. And here's the cutscene. This is secret cutscene right here. Like 30 seconds, probably. Yeah, it's really short.
Did you know you can move your camera in the cutscene?
Oh, you can. You can. So I don't know if anybody sees, but on the bottom left right there, that is a poster for a familiar object called the Maw, which is where the game takes place in the first Little Nightmares. So in fact, this is a prequel, not a sequel, and it is very cool. So yeah, that's the cutscene. So yeah, Again, thank you everybody. A huge shout out to GDQ for having me. I really appreciate the opportunity to be able to showcase this run. And yeah, I think that'll be it. Thank you, everybody.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was Little Nightmares 2 by Kenhie. Give it up for Kenhie. Great run. That was the debut of Little Nightmares 2 here on GDQ. We had a few more donations come on in for that one. I was relieved to hear that I did not put any pressure on. I didn't think about it until after I said it, so I was quite relieved to hear that he was cool about it, but I knew he was good. We had a $100 donation come in from Camp Koopa, who said, had to watch Kenny's run of Little Nightmares 2. Go, Kenny, go. Less than 3. Donation goes to Runner's Choice. We had $18 come in from Sure Goldbird, who said, trying to go to bed, but the commentators keep saying another big skip coming up and I have to stay and watch. Awesome job, Kenny. I hope it was worth staying up. Thank you for the $18. We had $25 from Shirley Ann, who said, I love Little Nightmares so much, and I'm loving this run. Here's $25 for Mono and Six's super great friendship that could never go wrong. Thank you. We also had a $50 donation from Starrod Kirby 86, who says, "What an awesome Little Nightmares 2 run, figuring out all the skips and somehow avoiding the worst of the mannequins and other creepy crawlies was great. Kudos to you, Kenny. May the cherry tomatoes be light and merciful." All right, so that was my block here. This is the end of my first hosting segment, but I'll be back early Saturday morning for a little bit more. It was a pleasure to be here. We're getting so close to $500,000. I want to see 500,000 on that screen, 500,000, as quick as possible. Coming up, we're getting set up for our next run, which is Star Wars Republic Commando. I'm going to be handing that over to the one and only Prolix, the great Prolix himself. He'll be taking over for this next run. And when we come back from this quick break, Prolix will be with you. Thank you, everybody. See you Saturday.
And Summer Games Done Quick 2021 Online continues now. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm your host, Prolix, coming to you live from an undisclosed wretched hive of scum and villainy. And wait, what? You already know I'm on a desert planet somewhere in the Outer Rim? Well, that didn't work. Anyway, coming up next, an easy any percent run of Star Wars Republic Commando by my speed friend Utsu. Now, I have hosted for quite a few GDQ runs, but when I heard that she was running Republic Commando, I said that this will make a fine addition to my collection, and I jumped at the chance to participate. That's right. No one had to force me on the air. I'm happy to be here. So, whether you're a fan of Star Wars, going fast, FPS games, raising money for charity, our next game has you covered. And when you donate, you can leave a comment, share some of your favorite jokes, talk to me about your favorite Captain Picard quotes, whatever it might be. I have a donation here from Jiggy in the amount of $250.